So that's part of the experiment that I was talking about. I'm experimenting with the camera angles. I I put out a note that tagged Chris Best to tell him like, "Hey, I'm trying this cool experiment I've never seen anybody do." But I mean, I don't expect him to respond. Um, yeah, this team is the team is going down in the video. Um, so I'm gonna put this lid back on because I need this water to boil. So anyway, the other experiment, you know, well, I'm glad it's entertaining for you. The other experiment is basically with this dish. This is not, I don't have a recipe for this dish. I'm just taking stuff that I already have and making something out of it. So I've got some red onion that I chopped up, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the skillet and get that cooking. It's basically a like a pasta bake. So I'm just, well, like I said, I already said that. I guess I'm just making stuff, making something from stuff I already have. So I'm using some ground beef, red onion, a clove of garlic, some penne regatta pasta. I don't know. Oh, I guess you can see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is kind of hard. Penne regatta. I guess I should turn the box upside down, right? There we go. Penne regatta. This is so weird. All right, so water's boiling. I'm gonna put in about a cup of the penne pasta, and Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. All right. So while the onions are cooking, this is really weird because I keep hearing this echo. I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not, but hopefully not because it's kind of annoying. I thought by muting it that it would get rid of it, but um, obviously that didn't happen. So I tried to do this. I've got more than one publication. I've got a Brandon Elrich is So Gay is my main publication. And I've got one that's the Gay Pussy Cat Lover. Oh, yes, Yanni. I've heard that from other people too. And I've also heard that you can rename it. I don't know. I'm so used to this. I would probably forget what I named it. Yeah, actually, a few different people have told me that their uh, their Echo goes off, or whatever their device is, their Echo Dot, or I guess the other things. Mine is the ever so exciting Yanni's Alexa. I won't say it. But anyway, I've got a can of black beans. Oh, yeah, it's upside down. Oh, this is yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try a different setup. I'm gonna put just a little bit of oil in here for the onions. Yeah, look at that. I'm holding the pan upside down and they're just staying in there. So basically, this is going to be a baked pasta dish with a variety of things in it. I haven't done any like cooking like this that's not like a baked dish or well, I've done the other day I did the salsa, the papaya avocado salsa. That was a more of a savory thing, but most of what I do is baking because that's what I enjoy more. But I figured I was I was hungry and I wanted something. I didn't know what I wanted, and so I was looking through my cabinet, see what I had, and basically I'm just putting it all together. Um, oh, what a feeling when we're dancing on the ceiling. That's right. So the onions are cooking up okay. I've also got a jalapeno over here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up. I don't know if you can see that. You can kind of see it in the distance over here. I could do it a little closer. See how this works. Mm, angle's not very good, is it? Well, oh well. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So you can kind of see it a little bit, but so I left some of the seeds in this one to make it a little spicier, but it's going to have some oh, I lost my train of thought. Yogurt, some plain Greek yogurt. So sometimes that kind of ingredient helps to balance spiciness. song popped in my head when we're talking about upside down cameras. Right, right. All right. Put that in the little bowl for the compost pile. Oh, hello, Margaret. I'm doing a little experiment in case you're wondering what's going on here. I've got my main camera, my publication here. I created a second profile for so I could invite that profile into my video so I could set it up as a second camera. So you can see my hand down here. You can see what I'm doing in this other camera angle. So I tried it with my own publication. I have more than one publication. I have the Pussycat publication, but it's still under my name, so I couldn't invite myself to the live. So anyway, I created a second Substack account and I just named it Brandon's Videos. So that way I can invite that account to my live video and have it as a second camera angle. I thought it was a pretty inventive idea. I haven't seen in other any other lives doing anything like that. And now that I've put it out there, it's probably going to take off. Other people are probably going to do it, and then I probably won't get any of the credit. But I'll know, and you'll know that I started it. All 10 of you right now. Okay, I'm just blowing on this. Touched it out. Mm. Now, whenever you're cooking pasta, and then you're going to put it in a dish for to bake it, you don't have to get it all the way done. Alexa, stop, because it's gonna cook more when it's in the baking dish. So I've got some ground beef I'm gonna brown up. That's getting started. I will get my colander. uh, and drain the pasta. You can kind of see me over here. Okay. Gonna run some cold water over that to stop the cooking process for right now. I don't want the pasta to get really mushy. And I've also got some minced garlic over here, and I chopped up the jalapeno over here. Trying to slow down a little bit because the camera, my other device, is kind of slow. It doesn't have as good a connection as my phone does. So if you have never seen my videos or anything before, please go to Brendan Elridge is so gay and subscribe. I do cooking videos and I'm on live videos with Wendy the Druid a few times a week. We do trauma talk, which we just did today, and I write a couple of articles per week, usually humorous, satirical articles. I had one come out this morning about inheriting inheriting money from a stranger. Okay, let me my uh, Margaret says cool, love it. Yes, hello Stan, and now is it Danis? Dannys? And Christine, hello. Bradford, I didn't say hello when you came in. Mason, Julie, Yanni, Tom, Barbara, Dale. Hello, everyone. And Margaret, I'm going to be talking with Margaret later this month. She has some great interviews with lots of different uh, Substackers. You should check her out, Margaret Williams. Need to turn that one up a little bit. I realize this is kind of slow going, kind of boring. You know, in a lot of cooking videos, you just see an edited version. You see the steps, and of course they put the thing in the oven and take out a fully cooked product. But obviously, that's all edited and stuff behind the scenes. They perfect it. I'm just doing it live, so you're just seeing the process as it goes. And sometimes there are uh, boring parts of the process. But partly the reason I wanted to do this one today is just because of the camera thing. I wanted to test that out and see how it worked. Now, aside from the upside down camera angle, I think it worked pretty well. As long as you have a a second device. See, most people don't have two phones, and I don't either. But I have a tablet that works kind of as a phone because it has apps on it, and I can have the Substack app on the tablet. The only way you can join a live video is through the app. So you either, if you're gonna do it the way I'm doing it here and have two different screens going, you either have to have two phones or a phone and a device that has apps on it. I wish the Substack developers would do something to make it to where you could join from your laptop or computer. Plus, it seems like it would be more stable. With the phone, you've got to work stuff out like I'm doing right here. My phone is hanging on it's hanging on a cabinet handle above my stove. And this other one down here that's looking at my stovetop is up under my oven hood, kind of propped at an angle so you can see my stovetop. Now, if I had it on my laptop, that'd be a lot easier. I could set it up and just angle the screen so the camera looks down. All right. Oh, I've also preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And the hamburger's almost browned. So I'm going to add in the clove of garlic. If you add the garlic too early, it can burn and become bitter. And you don't really want that. So you want to add that toward the end of the hamburger browning process. Okay. Toss this garlic in here. Get that cooking. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw the jalapenos in there too, actually. Any questions, anyone? It would be cool to stream to Substack and other places at the same time. Yeah, I've heard that. Like, stream, do a live stream to Substack at the same time you're live streaming on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. That would be kind of cool. But one of the reasons I think they don't do that, at least with TikTok to go live, you have to have at least 50 followers, 50 subscribers or whatever. So with Substack, there's no minimum requirement for followers or subscribers. Anybody can go live if they want to. And so that would be hard to translate, you know. Yeah, I just got live with TikTok. Yeah, Yanni, actually I did too. And I didn't know that I even had I don't have that many followers on TikTok. I'm not I don't promote that a whole lot. I put my videos on there. I put some videos on there, and I put clips from like my live videos, like this one that I do, but it's not something I spend a whole lot of time with, especially lately with the kind of up in the air about whether it's going to be allowed in the United States and all that. It's just a lot of stuff. But yeah, I got a notification a couple of days ago that said that I could go live on subs or on TikTok, and I don't think I have 50 subscribers. Let's see. I just put my horror question of the day on there and run fast. I loathe TikTok. I mean, I it's pretty entertaining for me. I do like a lot of the videos on there. There are a lot of funny ones, and there are people I like to follow on there. But I've watched a lot of live videos on there that are just I don't know what to say. They have no substance. You know what I mean? I'll go there, I'll see a live video with this guy with his shirt off, and he's just basically he's just sitting there, and someone will ask a question like, "Where are you from? How much do you weigh? Or how old are you? Or whatever." And he'll answer these questions. It's like this is what you're watching. This is you get you're gonna sit here for hours and watch this. I don't know. I don't get that part of it. But who am I to judge what someone's entertainment is, right? Uh, so anyway, it looks like the hamburger is pretty much browned. I'm going to remove some of the grease. I don't like really greasy foods. Greasy foods, fried foods, a lot of times give me heartburn. So even with browned hamburger, I try to remove a lot of the grease from it. One of the ways, now you could put it through a strainer, which I've seen some people do, but I kind of move it to the side and use a paper towel to kind of sop up the grease. Now, in the case of what I'm doing today, I could have used the colander because I already had to use it for the um, what's it called? The pasta. Sometimes it's so hard to do something while you're trying to explain something else. You know what I mean? My mind doesn't always work well. And I don't use paper towels very often. I just use tea towels. But for something like this, might as well use the paper towel. All right. So Now, oh, hello, Ashley. I have a can of black beans. Oh, there we go. Black beans. I drained them and I'm tossing them in with the ground beef. I'm going to turn this temperature down just a little bit. Medium heat, maybe medium low. And I have a can of tomato paste. Toss that in there. If it'll come out, I think I'll need a spoon maybe. Ugh, see. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now, I so it's kind of hard to get all the tomato paste out of the can. Oh, where's it? I'm trying to show you, but okay, yeah. Anyway, so I saved a little of the pasta water. So I'm going to pour a little bit of it into the can of tomato paste, kind of swirl around to get some more of that tomato off there. I don't like to waste anything. So, and I've heard, at least from, I know Rachel Ray talks about it, saving some of your pasta water and putting it in the dish, and it kind of helps adhere your sauce to your pasta. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, she's been cooking for a long time, and I would assume she knows what she's talking about. So that's what I do. So besides adding the pasta water to the dish, it's also a way to kind of help get some of the tomato paste out of the inside of the can. So win-win. I hope you can tell what's going on, at least even even if it is upside down. All right, so I've got the ground beef, red onion, clove of garlic, can of black beans, drained, can of tomato paste, a little pasta water, and to add a little creaminess, I'm also going to add a little bit of plain light Greek yogurt. Or no, wait, no, this isn't Greek. Sorry. Non-fat plain light yogurt. I mean, you can use Greek if you want, but that's not what I have. I'm gonna add, I don't know, that maybe like half a cup, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna start in there and see what it looks like. I may add more. Yeah, I think I will. A couple more spoonfuls of that. Mm. So, what do you think so far? Sound good? Look good? Let's see. That's high protein with ground beef and black beans. Yeah, that looks pretty saucy. Saucy. Yeah, that's kind of the consistency that I was kind of expecting and hoping. Okay, now I've got the pasta over here. Add that to the dish. Stir that in. And actually, I think I'm going to add a couple more spices. Let's see. What do I want? Um, Basil, dried basil. Um, Maybe a little dried oregano. And why yogurt? Just to give it a little creaminess. You wouldn't have to put the yogurt in. You could put, and also it kind of makes it a little saucier, not so dry. But you could add tomato sauce uh, to make up for the dryness. But the yogurt, like I said, it gives it kind of a creamy texture. You could also do sour cream. A lot of times I buy yogurt instead of sour cream. You really can't tell the difference, I don't think. Like if you even if you put it on tacos and things like that, plain yogurt, don't get um like the flavor, the vanilla kind or anything like that. That might taste weird, especially like on a taco or something. But for a dish like this, the plain yogurt, it's it's very similar to sour cream, and it has more, I believe, if I remember right, it has more um oh shoot, I can't think of the word. Not antioxidants. Oh, what was I thinking about? Um oh shoot. I can't think of the word right now. It'll come to me. So basically, I'm just adding, you can add whatever spices you want. I just I like using things like rosemary and thyme, oregano, parsley. Those are kind of basics that go with a lot of pasta dishes. All right. I think that's good. And I also have the mozzarella cheese. Well, I could add some parmesan too. I'm just going to put this on top, actually. So I've got this baking dish. I don't know if I got a big enough one. I think it'll fit. I don't know. Let me look at my other one. I wasn't sure. Mm, yeah, actually, I think I'm going to use this one instead. It made a little more than I thought it might. That's all right. Remember to turn off your burner. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better that way. The bigger uh, dish, spread it out a little more. Okay, and so I've got protein, calcium. I'm gonna top it with the mozzarella cheese. All right, that's good. And I'm gonna put some parmesan on it also. All right, that's good. And I will put it in the oven. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. 15-minute timer started. Sorry, Yanni, if I set yours off again, but all right. So that's it. What did you think? Oh, Janelle, sorry. You're kind of you're joining in um at the end. I just made I don't know what I made. I just made it up. It was a baked pasta dish. I guess I could come up with a name for it. Ground beef, tomato paste, black beans, pasta, mozzarella cheese, spices, garlic, red onion, whatever that is. Oh, hello, Beat. Is it Beatrice? Is that how you say it? I've seen you before, but I don't know how you pronounce your name. I hate it when I can't pronounce people's names, but there we go. All right. Well, I'm not going to make you stick around until we take it out. I mean, you saw everything I put in it. I'm sure it'll be good. When I post this video, oh, yep, Beatrice is also fine. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Whenever I post this video, I will include a picture of the final product, and if you want to see that. So there you go. This pasta bake has been brought to you by Brandon Elrich of Brandon Elrich is So Gay. I have no sponsors, so I have no ads to show you. But if you would like to become a sponsor by becoming a paid subscriber, that would be awesome. I always celebrate. I'm always so excited when I get a paid subscriber. And if you become a paid subscriber, you can collaborate with me on an article, podcast, join me on a live video if you want. We can bake together. Any of that. If you're not interested in any of that, that's fine too. If you just want to support what I do, I would really appreciate that. Um, Other than that, I can't think of anything else. You can go visit my publication and read some articles and watch other videos if you want. That's all I could think of. Thanks for joining. I appreciate all of you. This has been a fun experiment. I'm liking this two angle video kind of thing. I'm gonna work on that a little more. I'm gonna try to come up with some kind of contraption to make my device kind of lean in and to make it so it's not upside down. Yeah. Oop, oop. Really weird. Okay. Thanks. Have a good afternoon or evening or morning, wherever you are. See you later. Thanks. Bye.